I'm on this healing journey to find my way.
God, thank you for being a constant presence in our lives. You weren't afraid to drown within me just to prove your love for me. Exercise called the 3 animal exercise. It's just you and me. It's just you and me. Greetings, greetings, greetings. How are you guys doing today? Today is day 4 of our emotional intelligence journaling journey. As you all know, we were practicing how to react and the difference between reaction and responding on day 3. So today we're only practicing one thing, not understanding, not fixing anything. We're just slowing down. Because, most reactions don't happen because we choose them. They happen because we don't pause long enough to choose. So today, we're going to practice a pause together. I love this technique or this tool because if you're leading out of triggers, a lot of people know your hand early on. But if you lead with a response instead of a reaction, they don't really know what's going on inside your head as fast. So, close your eyes if you're comfortable with it. You don't have to. Take one slow breath in through your nose. Hold it for 2 seconds and exhale through your mouth. As you exhale, relax your jaw, relax your shoulders, soften your chest. So not only can air come out, but tension as well. I want you to do it one more time. Now ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? Just one word. Are you feeling tense? Are you feeling sad? Are you feeling irritated, heavy, unsettled, happy, focused? Not a story, not a small monologue, just one word. Now, ask one question. Do I need to respond to anything right now? It's only a yes or no. That is it. There's not a gray area right now. There's only a black and white area. Yes or no. No explanation. If the answer is no, that's not avoidance. That means you are regulated. If the answer is yes, you now respond on purpose and not with impulse. And because for the sake of it, I always do an exercise with you guys. Core reflection today is going to be a journal prompt. And I would like for you to take a moment today and reflect on your whole day. And we're going to practice what we just did in that journal prompt. Answer these 3 questions. What was happening today? What one word described how you felt while it was happening? And did you choose to respond or wait? How did pausing change the outcome, even slightly, from what you are normally used to doing in the past? I want you to understand this. I am allowed to pause before I respond. This is emotional intelligence in motion, not perfection. Practice, 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 practice. As you practice, we'll keep healing, we'll keep going. Okay? And don't beat yourself up. Don't overthink this. There's nothing to overthink. Just do. And to answer your questions for my part of the exercise, what happened today? Actually, nothing really happened today that triggered me. So let's go back to yesterday. Yesterday, we was a beautiful day to put my emotional intelligence to work. Um, we were having a debate, me and this person. In my opinion, it's a debate, not an argument. But a lot of people think things are arguments, even when there's no emotion involved. So they felt one way about how I did something, and they're entitled to feel how they feel. I'm never going to take away from how a person feels about anything because it's your experience and not mine. So I'm not going to take away from that. However, you do not have a right to shut me down and talk over me if we're having a an adult conversation with emotions involved. So I gave him notice. I simply stated, if you're going to keep talking over me and not allow me to speak, then I will have to end this conversation until you are able to have the conversation. Notice one given. It's my turn to talk again, talking over me, talking loud. Notice two given. Notice three given. Conversation is over. No. Um, I can have a conversation with you, but I'm not going to allow you to talk over me when it's my turn. If I'm respecting you enough to allow you to talk when it's your turn, you're going to respect me enough to allow me to talk when it's my turn. Otherwise, I will not have that conversation with you. It just won't happen. So, what one word described how I felt? hmm. Resolved. Resolved is the word that I felt during that moment because I stuck to my guns. I stuck to my boundaries. I stuck to positive communication skills, i.e., emotional intelligence. So, yes, I felt resolved. And did you choose to respond or wait? I waited till it was my turn, and then I talked, and then I waited again, and then I waited again. So, yeah, I waited. And how did pausing change the outcome even slightly? Hmm. When you pause, you have time to think. So I think that was the thing about it. Pausing gives you time to think and clarity to think in an emotional moment or an emotional state. So yeah, things that you may say out of impulse that you know you're not going to mean and have to apologize for later, that is how it changed slightly. And look, I love it here. Because when you stop acting off impulse, you barely have to apologize for things because you're not doing anything wrong. Now, that doesn't mean some of the things that you say that are straightforward, that to a person who is logically sound and has emotional intelligence and wouldn't offend, will not offend someone else who is on their healing journey. And that's all for now. Bye bye.